I really love it, but not like the way you love your kid or your significant other. It's like a great tool. Outerthere is an outdoor recreation hosting company. Essentially, all that means is that I host group trips on hikes, groups, backpacking, glamping groups, kayaking, bike tour groups, basically small group format, but across a variety of outdoor recreation activities. But over the years, as Shopify, which I transitioned to in 2019, became a much better platform, and Google transitioned from the previous version to the current version, and it required a lot of customization skill I did not have, nor did I want to pay for. Some guy quoted me $20K to just customize my new Google Analytics dashboard, which, if I was like a gazillion dollar company, wouldn't be a big deal, but it was a big deal for me. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to go full in on Shopify. It doesn't even matter if Shopify was accurate, as long as it was the only source, my source of truth. So, whatever the numbers were day to day did not have to be super accurate. They just had to be consistently captured the same way and reported the same way. So Bitly became my backup. And that became a good way for me to, either debunk or proof whatever I was seeing in my Shopify data. So Bitly is not just useful for me to manage length of URLs. It's now useful to help me see historical changes in traffic, regardless of what my website, is pointing to. So how am I using the Shopify integration? It was super easy to do, no technical knowledge required. Since I have so many Bitly URLs and the integration is there seamlessly, whenever someone makes a transaction, it tells me it came from this particular Bitly link. I can now see what campaign drove what. I can see what link is generating the most sales, traffic, everything. Before that, I had to go through the UTM, which was friction, which meant I wasn't doing it a lot. In fact, I wasn't doing it at all over the last few years. This was so easy, and now I get that same data without the hassle. I'm actually saving a lot of time with this new link management strategy, and that goes directly back to the bottom line. What Bitly helps me do is gives me another source of truth that I control. It's not Facebook telling me this, it's my thing telling me this. Links that I created, that I'm managing the campaign for. What does that mean to me? It gives me a sense of control. Probably the biggest thing that the data in general, and Bitly, in particular, will ultimately help me narrow down is pricing strategy. Pricing actually was changed entirely from what I used to do to what I do now, based solely on the data I was getting. That has generated a tripling of revenue for this year versus last year.